days 4 and 5 I edited my last video, therefore I only rode a couple of kilometers every day. By the way, you can also follow my route and journey on my website. Every day I'm adding a marker where I'm currently with some text and pictures. I'll put the link in the description for you. In the following morning I saddled my steel donkey and descended from my castle. That day I made some really good progress. Turns out if you don't have to push your bike up steep vineyards, it's a much easier thing to do. So it did not long until
I think I just arrived at the border. Cool. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Wesentlich angenehmer. Dankeschön, ebenso, ja. Ja. Perfekt. Tschüss. Tschüss. Jo. I really enjoyed riding in the sunshine on a flat road and couldn't be far away from the border now. So yeah, that was the border. A little disappointing, isn't it? I wanted to do one of these cool compilation of people who travel a lot and do a special move at any border, but with that one it's kinda lame. Well, I did it anyway. Anyway, I'm in France now. Check out what I encountered a little bit later that day. But by then I was so tired to do all the shenanigans again, so I just drove by it. After around 40 kilometers and my longest trip so far, I made it to the campground for the night. Well, turns out I did a little misplanning. The campsite I rode with earlier is not the one I arrived now, so I had to check for the next one and activate my less energy resources and go for the one 11 kilometers away. Bonjour. So today I took a rest day. I did some laundry and did a walk in the village here, and now I'm chilling here at the lake. It's close to Strasbourg. I think it's like 60-70 kilometers, and I will continue to drive there tomorrow. So currently I'm trying to figure out where to sleep tomorrow, and yeah, we'll keep you updated. See you.
I feel so alive.
Hey guys, so I just took a quick break here because I wanted to show what I came across. So it seems to be an old bunker from Second World War. I believe this bunker was part of the French defense installation, the Marginot line. In 1926, the French War Minister, Adriel Marginot, tried to persuade the government to allocate money to build a huge defense line against Germany. He was successful in doing so, and the French parliament allocated 3.3 billion francs for the project, which is more than $9 billion in today's value. In the following months, the work for the project progressed rapidly. The 280-mile-long line included dozens of fortresses, underground bunkers, minefield and gun batteries. While the defense line looked impressive, it wasn't necessarily effective, as the German army made their way to France through Belgian territory in the Ardennes. I consider myself lucky to be able to cycle through this region now. 100 years ago I might have also been there, but on different terms. I continued my journey and made it to Strasbourg by evening. I visited the Museum of Alsatian History. For me as a German, this is particularly interesting because the Alsace region has changed very often between belonging to France or Germany. Next to French, a lot of the people, especially the older ones, speak therefore a local German dialect called Alsatian.
Die Jungen in den Garten holen ihre Eier. Und dann hat es mich ab. Und ich habe noch den ersten kriegsten Hase gefunden. Der war von mich. Im Garten ist gekommen. Batschani an der Bier. Der ist von deinen Brüdern, der ist von der Maren.
And here as comparison, proper High German.
Klick auf, ihr Leid. Ich biete mich Anneliese aus Zschorlau und ich rede seit meiner frühesten Kindheit Mundart.
The following day I was greeted by classical April weather. There was rain, sun, rain, sun, rain and sun again.
It's 20 meters high and the walls are more than 2 meters thick. On the outside, the tower is pentagonal in shape with the points facing outwards. The inside, on the other hand, is square. You are at present standing in what used to be the torture chamber. Criminal affairs were dealt with here. The first thing that you notice when you come in is an instrument of torture consisting of a rope and pulley. This is called an estrapade and was put to frequent, terrible use in the past. Looking down at the ground, you will notice a grating covering a dark hole. 6 meters underground, there is an airless cell into which prisoners were lowered and forced to wait in the filth and cold, without food or light, until the arrival of the executioner from Colmar, who was responsible for dealing with those convicted of criminal offences.
On day 11 I made my way to Riquewihl, an old medieval city which prospered particularly in the 16th century by growing grapes and trading the famous wine all over Europe. That prosperity enabled the town to build a double fortification wall. The richly ornated and decorated houses built from the 15th to the 18th century are also a sign of that wealth.
On my last day in France, I didn't think anything exciting was going to happen anymore. I started in Riquewihl and made my way through Colmar towards Germany. I passed a wall made of corn, met some donkeys, and then... As it turned out, there was not only one cat, but 23 of them. It's a non-profit association called Chatterie de Remparts. For many years, the members of the association have lovingly and voluntarily taken care of stray cats from all over the region. I've linked the account details below in the video description. They're fully self-funded, so if you wanna do a good deed today, every euro is well spent there.